Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Alicia. I own a crochet boutique called Awestruck Crochet, and today we are going to be at a market. We're going to be all set up. It's a 2-day show, so I can't wait to share with you how it goes. Okay, so it's about 7:30 this morning. The craft show starts at 9, so I'm going to go ahead and get it set up. I am in the back this year. Last year, I was in the front row as soon as you walked into the door on the corner, and this time in the very back. So I'm curious to see how it goes today, but I will keep you guys all updated and show you the setup. I'm just going to do a 1-table setup with my lovey stand and my wooden rack. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. I am all set up and waiting for the show to open. It's really quiet back here. There's only 3 of us, so I'm whispering, so hopefully you can hear this. Okay, I brought a baby Della to work on. I have 3 of them that I need to get done for Etsy orders. So while I sit here and wait in the slow morning, I'm going to go ahead and crochet some baby ducks. Okay, the first sale of the day was 2 maple chickens, and then someone else bought a hatching chick and a little baby bumblebee. So with those purchases, I am almost at my booth fee. The booth rent was, actually no, I already paid for my booth fee. My booth fee was $55, so I've already passed my booth fee within this first 20 minutes, so that's exciting. I'm going to keep crocheting and I'll check back in with you guys. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I follow you on Facebook. I walked around that whole place for years. Started over there.
I couldn't remember what building this was called, so I just thought I was here. But I'm usually closer in the front. I've never been back here.
Oh.
So I'm so sorry you were on a hunt, but thank you for finding me.
Yes. You have some ducks on there. I was hoping that you would have some. I know.
Oh, the baby Della?
Yes.
I just have the fuzzy one. She's in the basket. Yes, I've had to keep up with the Etsy orders for the ducks, and so I didn't get a chance.
I saw you posted that.
I'm making one now, but I don't have the thing. I don't think I have the stuff to do the eye embroidery. But we'll be here tomorrow too, so I could always make you one and then have it for you tomorrow if you'd like. Yeah.
How much are the little ones?
The little ones are $32 plus sales tax.
Okay. I think I'll take this one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then if you could make me one.
Sure.
It's a dry erase mark, but just
Okay, oh my gosh, guys, the yellow baby fuzzy duck sold, and then I got a custom order for another Della duck, and they're going to pick it up tomorrow. So I'm going to work on that too, but so fun. Oh my goodness. I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, I sold both of the baby Bonnies. The shopper was looking to gift something to 2 little twin girls, so I think that was so sweet to hear how she was shopping for the twin girls with the baby Bonnies that they found their forever home. The the hummus bunny sold with the cream speckled bunny. So that's so fun. I got 4 of the baby bodies done. So here's 2 and then 2 more down there. I think I will work on the bill. Okay, I got the duck bills done and now I'm going to work on their wings. Okay, I updated my booth a little bit because it was getting a little sparse. I put the scrunchies out and the penguin. I moved a couple things around. I put the last a chubby bunny here to fill the spot because I only had 3 little bunnies. But that's what that looks like. Let's turn this around. There we go. And that's what it looks like, guys. I also got their wings sewn on, so now I'm going to do their feet. Okay guys, we are done with the market for day 1. I'll be back tomorrow for day 2. I moved some things around in my booth, including the lovey stand and the 3-tiered rack. I was talking to my mom and another vendor, and we thought it would be best to move the lovey stand on the other side because as I was noticing about the foot traffic, people would come in and look at the 2 booths that were in the same room as me. And then they wouldn't actually walk down to my booth. They would just end up exiting or trying to look down the aisle lane instead of walking down to my booth. So I'm hoping that with moving the lovey stand will draw attention for people to come and look as they look from the doorway if they do that again tomorrow. And this will encourage people to walk down and can actually see a little bit better and see what I crochet or what I have to offer. So when I move that around, I'll show you that in the morning. I thought I had taken a video of it before leaving today, but I did not. So I will do that tomorrow for you guys. With being in the back for day 1, I was a little nervous about how the sales would go. Especially being in the back because the foot traffic is a little slower or I didn't know if the foot traffic would be slower or the same. The foot traffic was slower. It was much quieter, especially compared to the big room, and people definitely noticed. Shoppers also noticed. Some people wouldn't even come in or would come in and notice nobody was shopping in the area that we were at, and they would end up exiting and leaving, and it really broke my heart because the other 2 vendors that were right beside me, they sell amazing things, and I just wanted people to give us a chance to at least see what we offered instead of walking away. I wondered about the sales, and the sales for day 1 ended up being the same as it was for me last year. Last year I made $364 for day 1. And this year for day 1, I made $370. So I made just a few extra dollars more than I did last year being in the front. So that was really nice to see. But either way, I still had a really great time connecting with other vendors and chatting with the people that came into my booth. That was really fun. I can't wait to see what day 2 has to offer. I need to bring some things from home. I did not get the Della Ducks finished. I started their feet. I'll need to finish their feet and add their legs and sew those on and then embroider eyes and headbands. But I'm hoping to offer 3 of the Della Ducks in place of the baby Bonnies. I sold all 3 baby Bonnies today, so that was really fun as well. So I'm hoping I can get the Della Ducks done so that I can offer those in the basket. And then I know I have some rainbow fish that can fill an empty pan just to keep bringing products into my booth. But I think that's all I really have to offer. So I'm going to get those things from home, and then we'll be here tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Hey guys, today is market day number 2. I am about to go in and get things kind of switched around. I did tell you guys that I switched my booth a little bit around yesterday. I also brought my checkout stand so that I have a place to check out since I'm not going to be using the small back square of my table. Yesterday, I just put my cashier's till behind my Mabel chicken house, and sometimes that's what I do whenever I check out without the checkout stand. However, now that I've moved, I don't have that little corner. So I did bring my checkout stand, so I will have that. When I bring my checkout stand, I like to bring the black little sign that says Awestruck Crochet to put in front of it, so it looks a little bit more put together and that it looks like a checkout stand. So I have that with me as well today. There's a hair and I can't get it. So I have that with me as well today. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and finish setting up all those other things. I brought the fish. I finished the baby Della ducks. I have 3 of them finished. One of those is a custom order. The 4th one just needs a headband, so I'm going to be crocheting that. It's 7:45. The event doesn't start till 9, so I have an hour and 15 minutes to fix those things and then finish that headband before the event starts. So I'm going to go ahead and head on over there and get that switched around, and I will show you guys what it looks like for day 2. Okay guys, here is the far away glance of what my booth looks like for day 2. We have the checkout stand here. This levy stand was over here. This stand was over here, so we switched those around. And then yesterday I had a tiered stand with the bunnies on it. And when I sold several of the hatching chicks, I only have one, so I put the hatching chick here. I put the bunnies here. So this is filled again. We put the fish here. And then the Della ducks will go here. But everything else is kind of here. I put scrunchies here. I need to make a sign for scrunchies. We're running low on lots of things, guys, but here is what it looks like. I really love the basket with the moose and the blanket. I got a lot of compliments on the blanket yesterday, and a lot of people looked at it, so that was really nice with this display. But yeah, we'll see how day 2 goes. Hey guys, we are back from the market, and I wanted to share with you how it went. Overall, I tried to record as much as I could for day 1, but then day 2, I remember recording the setup for day 2 and how I changed things. But honestly, there was not a lot of foot traffic for Sunday on day 2, and I did not vlog very much for you guys. And people would just kind of wander in and out of our booth, and so I wasn't for sure if someone was actually really truly shopping or if they were just kind of browsing in and out. And so I did not vlog really at all for Sunday. And it wasn't just in my area that it was quiet. It was overall in like the whole building seemed very quiet. A lot of vendors were just kind of chatting with one another. And so I didn't vlog, I don't think actually anything after the initial, like what I changed for day 2. But I want to go ahead and share with you what I did sell, since that's what most of us love to hear, is what sold for us at a market. And so I'm going to go ahead and share that with you guys. This is in no particular order at all. I'm just going to go down my list. Okay, so I have my notebook here with me. I'm going to share with you what sold for both days combined. I won't do what sold on day 1 and then what sold on day 2. This will be together. So between both days, I sold all 3 of the baby bonnies that I brought. I brought the peach set with like the neutral tones, and I sold each one for $45. Someone bought 2 of the baby bonnies together to gift for twin girls, and I thought that was so sweet to hear how they were shopping and gifting the items. And then I sold 3 baby Dellas. One of them was the fuzzy Della. It sold within 30 or 40 minutes, and then I got a custom order for a baby Della when she bought the fuzzy one. She follows me on social media, and so she's seen those. And then I sold the second one, or I sold technically the last one on day 2. I sold each of the Dellas for $32 each. I sold 2 of the Mabel chickens for $18. I sold 3 hatching chicks for $18 each. I only had 3 with me, and so I sold all 3 of them. I sold the buck snuggler for $45, the hippo snuggler for $45 as well, one of the bitty cows for $35, one walrus for $24. I've had this walrus forever, so I was honestly a little surprised when it sold, but I have had it for quite some time. I think I made it somewhere around like last fall or last summer. I sold 2 of the mini bees for $10 each. I sold 1 mini possum for $14. I sold 1 woodland cuddle critter for $12. And then I sold 3 of the itty bitty, like beady bunnies from Oak and Marlow for $6 each. They're the itty bitty tiny ones. And so that's everything that I sold at the market for Saturday and Sunday. Overall, my gross sales without sales tax was $534. And then with sales tax, I collected $585.91. So that is how much I made. It's honestly not much less than I made last year. But I made a couple extra dollars this year on day 1. It was really the day 2. For day 2 last year, I made $265. And I believe that this year I made just a little bit over $100. Anyway, I think I just made maybe about $100 less than I made last year. So not a huge difference, especially with the traffic being slow on Sunday. But anyway, that's how the market went. I enjoyed talking to other vendors and stuff around me. I thought that was so fun, and just being able to relax. Even though I wasn't busy with customers, I was also busy crocheting. I got several Della ducks started, and so that was really nice to have just some quiet time and crochet. And so yeah, anyway, that is how the market went. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog and seeing the progress of what sold for me. I didn't feel like my booth was very full, and that kind of hurt my heart a little bit. But several of the other vendors said that everything still looked really nice. But I just know that from other markets, I know how full my booth can be. But with the Etsy orders taking up most of my time, my priority was my Etsy orders, and therefore I wasn't able to prep as much as I would have hoped to for the market. But I have another market coming up in a couple weeks, and so I'll be prepping for that. So hopefully I'll have more inventory to show at this spring market. And then I have 2 more other spring markets before I'm done for fall. And so anyway, thank you so much for watching this vlog and catching up with me on how this market went. And I will see you guys in next week's vlog. Bye, guys.